Okay, regarding Russell Brand's short I seen today, where he's got Keir Starmer there and some other chap down the bottom, right? And they're talking about Keir Starmer. He said slipped up, right? Because he said about 16-year-olds should be able to vote because we need their vote, right? And then he talked about social media, right? Well, I predicted this, okay? The reason they don't want your children under 16 watching social media, right, is always for their benefit. You have to remember that, right? So their benefit is, that means that clever children, right, when they want to put stuff to do with Labour or any other establishment or whatever, right, on social media, it means people aren't going to learn about it, right? So I know I didn't vote at 16 and a lot of people didn't vote. And correct me if I'm wrong, if you don't vote, the people in get your vote. So that's how it's completely on its ass, turned around the other way, right? So where Keir Starmer was saying, 16-year-olds should be allowed to vote, they're mature enough to be able to vote. No, what he meant is, right, if we take social media away for under 16s, they probably aren't going to learn. They're going to stay far away from politics, right? And they're going to live life to the max and go, oh, I can't be bothered to vote. I don't want to vote, right? So that's how he's going to get your vote, right? So get that? I hope that makes sense, guys. Right? I could tell you so much more, right, about digital stuff. Right, digital, they want everything digital so that they control everything. But it means, right, it's not just about controlling it, right? That you have to go in deeper than that. What it means is they can change things, even courts and transcripts and all that. You've seen all the stuff about them wanting to not have to keep transcripts and all that, right? Well, if it's digital, it only takes someone to edit it, right, and take bits out. Okay, now everyone knows if they want to do if they want to copy, if you want a copy of your own call because they record it, I advise everyone, right, to always state when first having any phone call with any company, business, establishment, organisation, to say to them, I'd like to say for my safety, right, and for future reference and for any future complaint if needed, right, I wish to record my call. Right. If you don't, have you noticed, right, you can't just say, can I have a copy of my call? You have to go on the website, find their blimmin' site, then do a subject access request, and I'll tell you now, they'll make you wait and wait and wait, because that gives them time to manipulate it. I've got loads of evidence of corruption, right, loads of it, seriously, and that includes HM, right, it really does. The corruption is incredible. Love you all, thinking of you, take it easy.